and welcome to Kohana Studio Podcast. I am Kate, founder of Kohana Professional, international nail champion, and nail tech over 15 years. Today with me is Amber.
Hi, I'm Amber. I'm the executive assistant here at Kohana Professional, and I'm also an educator here at Kohana. So today, Kate, we have a nice new setup.
Yes,
Lovely and cozy.
yes. So welcome, guys, everyone in the season 3.
Yeah.
In our podcast. So already, yes, it's so nice. So another episode today about
industry propaganda.
Yes, something what goes kind of like viral these days in social media, kind of on TikTok, on Instagram. I see this.
It's a trend going around at the minute, but we really like it.
Yeah, we like it. We did it ourselves as well. Yes,
Yeah.
we create kind of like a little reel
Yeah.
and then TikTok video about the propaganda in the nail industry.
Yeah, so the propaganda we're not falling for in the nail industry.
Exactly. We're not falling off in the nail industry. Yeah, so it's lots like different things. Yeah.
Yeah.
Lots of different. We listed all. Yes, so we take it from our social media. So let's go through of them. Yes, and talk a little bit. What we have first?
So the first one we have that we're not falling for is that biab is healthy for your nails.
Yeah, biab is healthy for your nails. So this one we actually talk about one of our previous episodes. And that was actually really, it was a very good episode.
Yeah, that's nice.
Lots of listeners, lots of followers since that. So thank you so much for all your kind of support. Biab is healthy. Is it healthy for your nails? So what would you say, Amber?
I don't think
Would you dig in? Would you fall for it? Would you actually get into this propaganda?
Yeah, I can understand why people think it's healthy for your nails because I think it's been marketed in a really clever way.
Yeah.
But it's not.
It's not.
It can't be.
So this what we actually explained in the last episode, guys. Healthy. What's mean healthy? Healthy is if we talk about something that we put in the mouth, yes, a good diet, healthy diet, the supplements or whatever, it makes your health actually healthier, yes. But nails are dead surface, so we put on the nails a pure chemicals product, okay? It's a mix of different chemicals, so we cannot fall for this propaganda that actually biab is healthy for your nails. It's not like it's not healthy either, okay? It's kind of, it's safe if it's done in a safe way, yeah?
And I think also how it's being marketed at the minute is slightly wrong and people don't know how to use it correctly.
Yeah.
And then they have problems and then they think it's so bad for you.
Yes.
But that's not the case.
Exactly.
It's not being used properly.
Exactly. So like since I remember when I started doing nails, like the biab didn't exist, okay? The treatments like this didn't exist. And we, for example, never had so many reactions. These days, actually biab, like you said, is marketing, I think it's a little bit wrong way. It's marketed, so everyone a little bit believe what it says online and unfortunately doesn't do too much research, doesn't have proper education in this kind of topics, and then becomes actually unhealthy, okay, like as a treatment.
Yeah,
so
and you can see videos online of people like using it to build extensions and
Exactly, build extension, and then actually what is worse you can do with the actually biab treatment, you actually follow this advertising that is for extensions and you take a big blob in the one layer and it's like, it's just disaster. Biab, because it's so pigmented, yes, it doesn't cure if it's applied in the too big layer, okay? That's why it has to be perfectly cured between layers, okay? That's why it's only designed for short to medium, max medium length of the nails, natural nails only, overlay, soft builder overlay, and that's it. Properly cure 60 seconds or 90 seconds, okay? And not too much product. That would be very important, isn't it?
Because it's been used as well to grow nails for clients. And I feel like once your clients have their nice length, then they want the biab. But I think you're going then into a hard gel territory.
Yeah, exactly, yes. So we definitely have to switch to the hard gel. We should know this as a nail tech, okay? This is very important. And then is actually when I think healthy, like from where it's come from. Actually, who said this? The biab is healthy.
Yeah.
That would be interesting to find out.
I think it's because the nails are starting to grow for some people, and they think it's like almost like like taking a supplement.
Yeah, I think actually it could come because like now, who is first, the hen or the egg? Yeah. So who said this first? What is it actually healthy? I think it comes from clients. Maybe clients someday came and say like, oh, this is actually so healthy for my nails are look so healthy, you know, they grow so much. Very often clients, they kind of combine the look of the nails. They think because the nails, oh my God, now they naturally have such a length, they are super healthy.
Yeah.
It doesn't mean that, isn't it?
Yeah, because we said before, it's like almost like putting on a shoe.
Exactly.
It's not.
So it's kind of like every product that you will put on the nails, you overlay the natural nail, is a gel, acrylic, polygel, biap, gel polish. It will create like a protective shield for them in case any damage, or you use the hands, so you kind of like absorb the danger from outside. So the biap also, it's like protective shield. It doesn't mean it makes actual nail healthy, but it's actually protect the natural nails from breaking. That's why they grow. But it's only length, and the length doesn't describe are they healthy or not.
And I think that's where the confusion lies, isn't it?
Yes.
You see your nails growing all of a sudden.
So what do you think? What was first, hen or egg?
Biap or
yeah, who said first healthy? We don't know. We have to leave it as it is.
That's so interesting. I think it could have been from clients.
I think so. It could be.
I never thought about this before, but that makes sense.
Yeah. So guys, remember, biap is nothing healthy for your nails. Biap is okay. Yes, we can apply, if it's everything, apply safely, but never combine this and never advertise this as a treatment in your salon as this is something healthy. This is our opinion, okay? We leave it up to you, but this is what we think about this, yeah?
You ready for the next one?
Next one, yes.
Okay, so the next one we're not falling for is that acrylic actually ruins your nails.
Yeah, acrylic ruins your nails. We could exactly the same thing say about the gels and then the biaps and the gel polish. So to be honest, now we go opposite from biap is healthy to acrylic actually is so bad for your nails. Of course it's not. Yes, any product for your nails, the same is not healthy for your nails, but the same, it doesn't ruin your nails, okay? Of course, if you use the product that are certified, tested, and everything is actually safe to use it, okay? But most, if we talk about, or is it ruin your nails, or is it healthy for your nails, it's more about the prep and how it's applied, is it safely applied, yeah? So it doesn't ruin actually your nails.
Yeah. That's it. It's all about your application, your removal, and how you mind them.
Exactly.
Isn't it? Mm-hmm. And the quality of your products.
Yes.
Perfect.
Next
one is a big one. So we're not falling for that HEMA is the enemy.
Yes, and this is a big one. I think this is the big topic. As we all see these days, we have like loads of drama.
Yeah. What's drama?
Yeah, I would say it's a little bit the drama of HEMA. HEMA makes allergic reactions. HEMA causes everything bad. Now everyone wants to HEMA-free products. We as a brand, we all do that just to kind of makes you kind of feel comfortable to use the products. HEMA. HEMA is one of the ingredients that is responsible for adhesion, very good adhesion in the nails products. So the shortest way to apply. We're not digging here to the deep kind of like chemistry of the product, because who will understand everything, okay? Even we are not the scientists. We don't go too deep, but with this what we know, research shows HEMA, like other strong ingredients in the nail products, of course, is on the list that can cause allergic reactions. Like HEMA, the shortcut you have HEMA, yes. And then another one, a very strong one as well, that is very good for adhesion, it's HPMA, and the other ones as well, okay? They all can cause allergic reactions, like all different ingredients in the products, because they are pure chemicals, okay? But doesn't mean it will cause. It doesn't mean that. Only also HEMA get all kind of like a bad little bit drama and bad name, because HEMA is one of the ingredients that has very small molecules. So it can be very easily absorbed into the skin, so then it go into the system as your kind of like allergens, yes? So instead of that, now in the products, we also, for you, just you feel more comfortable, we use different also strong ingredients, but they have a little bit bigger molecules. Why this is cause allergic reactions? Because when we start applying products, if we touch the skin, if the product is not fully cured, okay, this is most of causes of reactions on the skin or on the nails, okay? Not ingredients itself.
Yeah, misusing the product.
Misusing and then use, for example, wrong lamp, doesn't cure properly, okay? So this is kind of things that cause reactions, not product itself. Okay, it could be if somebody is actually allergic to it, okay? So for example, if you are allergic to latex, you will not wear latex gloves. Obviously, yes. So if you will know, you have your test done, allergic test done, and you know that the HEMA will cause allergic for you, you will not, of course, wear products with it. But other products like this HPMA and other ones, don't even ask me to try list them. They also can cause allergic reactions. So it's not like now you're afraid of use HEMA. If you will use products from the beginning correctly, okay, with the products that have all the certificates and everything that they tested, because we know by the EU even regulations, the HEMA can be in the products by 35% of the formulation. If you use good, okay, products that are certified, you cure them correctly, you don't touch the skin, you never have problems.
Yeah.
Okay, so don't be afraid of using products with HEMA, because that's why they last so amazing.
Yeah.
The retention.
And there is confusion around it, because HEMA and TPO are kind of like linked together as these bad ingredients.
Yes.
TPO will be banned in September. But
yes.
HEMA is not.
Yes, exactly. HEMA is not. So don't afraid to use products with HEMA, because they are not banned. HEMA still can be used in products. HEMA is also used in like the dental stuff for your contact
lenses,
eye contact lenses. Yes. Yeah. So it's in loads of different industries also is used, because it's just very good. It's very good adhesion. Okay, and that's why I don't really understand a little bit this drama and the fear about this. In one way, yes, of course, if we have loads of new nail techs, yes, they don't understand all of the process yet, okay? It could be fear, and then, we have social media, we have TikTok, so sometimes more of opinions.
It's propaganda, Kate.
Exactly, it's a propaganda. It comes from this, and then people are repeat, and then it comes kind of like something what is repeated too many times becomes the truth.
Yeah, and we get so many messages from nail techs being like, what's HEMA free, but
yeah, exactly. So and we got loads of messages also, are we actually, go with the regulations of you? We have to, as a brand, we have to.
Every brand has to.
We created products without HEMA just for your own comfort, okay? But we still have it's still chemicals. But we will actually talk about about other chemicals in the last propaganda point, because it's a good one also.
So we move on.
We move to the next one. I hope that's enough for HEMA. If you like, we can of course talk about only HEMA. If you want, we can go through like a product chemistry, like fully explain you even more deeper, and all of this long hydroxylate, acrylate, and all of that, no problem. We can do like full episode about this. Let us know in the comments, would be lovely. No problem for us. We all do for you whatever you would like to feel comfortable and get the knowledge from it.
Kate will get her whiteboard out.
Yes, I will need it. I will need it behind the camera. You don't see it, but if it's hard words, I also need them. My brain doesn't process everything very fast, very well. So yeah.
Perfect. Okay, next one.
Next one.
You don't need to wipe a non-wipe top coat.
Yes, this was always one of the topics we had. One of the points we talked in earlier episodes. So, Amber, we have to or not?
We have to.
Yes. Also, it's a marketing, okay? Also, it's a marketing that we have no wipe top coats, because it's just salons friendly. Yeah, we use everything super friendly, super fast. Yes, of course you have dry top coat. You don't have to wipe them. Yes. Oh my God, this is so amazing. Of course you have to wipe them. Every product, what is gel product, it has inhibition layer. Okay, because oxygen on the top, it's prevent the product to be fully cured, even if you cure them for 100 minutes in the lamp, okay? Oxygen will work against
a barrier.
Okay, so it's a barrier. You can feel the inhibition layer. Inhibition means sticky layer. You can feel it less or more, but it's still there. That's why if the client go home, the polymerization is still going, okay? So we all know raw product from the bottle, yes, it's the most dangerous product that can cause allergic reactions. That's why you have to wipe the top coat, even if you feel this is a dry top coat. Okay.
And you made a very good point that makes you think, if it's non-wipe, then why can you rub in chrome powders and pearl glass?
Yes, exactly. Yeah, it's like a magnet. Sticky. It's because it's still sticky. It's still can like a magnet. Yeah, for a little tiny powders.
Yeah, like we might think it's dry, but it's not dry.
So what we use to wipe?
Cleaner number 3.
Yeah, number 3 or number 2 as well. Yeah, so just very important. Alcohol. Alcohol will make a nice clean surface, will remove the inhibition layer. So we have, for example, cleaner 2 and cleaner 3.
Yeah, and cleaner 2 is isopropyl alcohol, cleaner 3 is isopropyl alcohol and a little bit of cuticle oil.
Yes, exactly.
It's
just nice to nourish this English language.
Replenish the skin.
Nourish the skin. Yeah.
Okay. Next one. So propaganda we are not falling for. Using the same base coat on every client. So the same, like using BIAB on every client.
Exactly. Yes. So not every nails are the same. For example, even if you will look toes and nails.
Yeah.
Okay. And you know what's actually what? This is actually funny. You know, in Polish language, we don't say toes. You know, we have actually, we have on the feet, we have nails as well.
Like,
yeah, we have nails here, yes, in English, and then you have toes. In the Polish language, you have nails, we have fingers and nails. In the feet, we have fingers and nails also.
Foot fingers.
Foot fingers.
Nice.
Yeah. Fingernails, but on the toes, on the feet, yeah. So that was actually when I started doing the pedicures. That was actually surprised me, you know, because you don't use nails as a word for describing the toes.
Yeah, we don't really say that. We just say toes.
Yeah.
Go and get your
interesting,
toes
isn't
done.
it?
Yeah, that is
the difference
funny.
in the language. But yes, the product for when you look, for example, on the toes and on the nails, okay? For example, toes, they need a little bit more flexibility. So how can you use, for example, BIAB?
Yeah.
Do you know?
Too much.
Exactly. Thin layer, more flexible products, just to make sure when we actually have a pressure from shoes or something, they can still kind of balance that, the pressure. Okay, the same with nails. We have different nails. Like actually we have very similar nails, yes, because we test everything on ourselves.
Like yesterday I had hard gel on my, like a hard gel overlay, and it was all chipped.
Yes,
it's
exactly.
too much for me.
So it just shows that if you will have like very bendy, very weak kind of like natural nail, the hard product can chip. Can kind of lift because the nail plate actually works itself too much movement. So hard product will move as well. You will need something more flexible. Yes. For example, like rubber bases or BIAB as well would be good because BIAB doesn't have that much hardness. It's kind of like a soft builder, yes. Soft builder is still a little bit flexibility, but still is not hard product. So definitely will work for you a little bit better, isn't it?
Yeah, but it's not a good idea just to decide yourself, I'm going to do BIAB on all my clients.
Exactly.
Because it's easier.
Exactly. Or sometimes because the expectations.
Yeah.
You know, people also comes to you, the customers coming and they ask for BIAB. You know, you as a nail tech should know what will be good for your client. Okay, and then we should explain them what is the difference, what you should like, what would you advise to have it done. This is definitely a more correct step to do it.
Yeah.
Then actually, BIAB, and now everyone is BIAB. I actually see that loads as well because it's the hype of the BIAB, and I see lots of salons actually start denying doing the BIAB. Did you see that? Yeah, loads.
Yes, I did.
Yeah, sorry. some posts.
Yeah, they're.
I seen it that loads of girls put some updates, information that they want to BIAB because, like for example, BIAB was created to be salon friendly. Yes, to get maybe a little bit because extensions are usually priced more.
Yeah.
And then BIAB, it was kind of like a little bit something stronger than gel polish. It's still not a hard gel. So it's kind of the price shouldn't be also expensive like hard gel, for example, yes? But then when you think about the products, yes? So you shouldn't charge as much for a BIAB like for hard gel, yes? But then look at this. If we think about our cost as a nail tech, yes, and for example, we will charge for BIAB €50. And for gel extension, we will charge 65 because it's extension, you have to put a little bit more work to it. But then look at, in the end of the day, look at the costs. Paying for 50 mils of biab in Kohana, for example, you pay 44 euro. 50 mils, yes, for a jar. And then for gel extensions, for 50 mil, you pay 35. And you charge more.
Yeah.
You know, so biab was kind of designed to be more friendly, kind of like, I don't know for who actually, to be honest, because it's definitely not very economical for the salons.
Okay, yeah.
Because in the day, in the end of the day, it's more expensive in your costs and your product use, you know. Of course, gel extension, the time is a little bit more time you spend, but when you start counting and you think about this, I don't know, it was more salon friendly, to be honest. Customers friendly, maybe.
Customer friendly.
Yeah. In the end of the day, because it's in the bottle, so it sounds kind of like gel polish. We can't charge like for gel extension.
Yeah.
You know?
Okay. Next one.
We started with the top coat and we finished with the biab again. Yeah. It's serious propaganda about this.
Nails need to breathe.
Yeah. It doesn't have nose.
Where are their lungs?
Yeah. Yes. The nail plate is created from keratins, okay? So it doesn't have lungs, doesn't have nose, it doesn't need to breathe. I always explain a little bit when we teach basic students, yes, we kind of like explain that this is something like piece of wood.
Yeah.
Okay, it's like a piece of wood. That's why you can paint, you can put some chemicals, products, you can file a little bit because it doesn't breathe. It's actually kind of like a dry, it's not dry, but it's kind of like a layer that doesn't absorb everything to your system, to, for example, your nail bed. It's protection.
Yeah.
Yes, so that's why, no, they don't need breathe. Do they need time? The nails, do they need breaks?
It depends on the situation.
I think it depends, exactly. Yeah. How long do you have your nails on? Since you started doing this, or you had them earlier?
Oh, before. About 9 years, I'd say.
Yeah, I remember I was still a guard. Yes, because I was a guard, yes, before nails, okay, in the traffic corps, at the traffic accidents department. And I remember I moved to, in Poland, I was living in Poland, I moved to a little apartment myself, so very close to my parents.
Yeah.
But it was like a small apartment, and I remember first time actually when I actually find out about nails. I going to my little balcony, because in Poland, more popular, we have like a buildings, you know, and then with like levels. So it was like very high apartments, like 11 levels. So I was living on the second floor, and I go to my little balcony after the night shift, you know, and then I was like, oh, I will go sleep now. And then on the balcony, I was like, what's that? What's that advertisement? It was like huge sign, like a huge yellow sign, you know, with the acrylic nails. I was like, what does that even mean? So I actually decided to go. I didn't go sleep. I actually decided to go to check what is actually that mean. And it was a lovely girl. Now we are best friends since then. But yes, that was my first kind of like contact with the gel, not gel, acrylic. That was acrylic, because the gel was, in Poland, came a little bit later. But when was that? So I'm 39.
Yeah.
So I was what, 20? Yeah, kind of 21. Yeah, 21 when I had my, so it's nearly 20 years I have nails on.
I've seen pictures of you as a guard with your acrylic nails on.
Yeah, you know, so it never was kind of requirements that you cannot have your nails done. Yeah. Even it was like a government job. We had beautiful uniforms. So especially in the traffic corps, you wear kind of like a light blue shirt. With a lovely collar and all, very elegant. The trousers, very elegant. How you call them? Like with this line, kind of the crest.
Oh yeah, I don't know what they're called.
Yeah, but like a suit, yes, like very very elegant, but not dark navy. And then the traffic corps department, to make it different from other departments and guards, we had the beautiful white hat. But like very elegant as well, you know, like you see sometimes army, they wear this beautiful kind of like uniform, so that was it. So always I have to wear it before I go out from the car to do the checkpoint or something. I have to wear it and say like, Sergeant Kate Krużyńska, can I have your driving license, please? You know, so like this. And my beautiful acrylic nails, always with the blue glitter.
Oh, nice.
Always, like quite long with the blue glitter. So I remember always with my partner in the car, I said like, cars was a little bit older, so we didn't have like this automatic boots opening. So you have to kind of like pull it. So I was like, can you open the boot, please? My nails. Yeah, and they was like, oh my God. In this, especially in this department, it was like, I was the only one girl. Yeah, so it wasn't like, it was only older guys, because it was accidents department also, so it's no like younger generation. So I was actually one there. So yeah, it was always, all the guys treat me kind of like little baby, so yeah, I was privileged, I have to say. Open the boot, please. Yeah.
Very good.
Okay, go to the next one.
Last one. Nail products are hypoallergenic.
Yeah, so I think we covered loads before, even, isn't it, previously? Hypoallergenic, guys, like it's a mixture of chemicals, stronger, more kind of like less strength, but it's still a chemicals, okay? So please don't fall for this propaganda that nails are hypoallergenic. They are not. Pigment is not from the carrots or beetroots or whatever is a mixture of oils, yes? No, it's not. Each product is a HEMA or different ones or whatever it is, it can cause allergic reactions. It can. So you cannot believe if somebody will tell you that the nail products are hypoallergenic. I see this advertisement sometimes with other brands. You just can't fall for it.
You're being marketed to all the time.
Yes.
So just be really careful.
Exactly.
What you believe.
Exactly. It's just, yes, the hypoallergenic, it can be what? Something organic that doesn't have, like even we eat nuts, for example, yes, you can still get allergic reaction, yes?
Yeah, like natural things, bees, things, nuts.
Exactly, so what you can imagine from pure chemicals?
Water.
Yeah, or water, yes. So that would be it. Yeah.
Very good, I think that's all.
Yes, lovely propaganda, and was, yes, lovely propaganda. Nice, I think it's really nice to see sometimes also other people, other nail techs thoughts. I like to read this, and I see all of this, it's very viral, so if you're looking for some inspiration for your social media, this is actually good to do it, to think about this, what would you actually could put from your own thoughts, your own kind of feelings, and it's good to do it.
Yeah, very good. Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you. Okay, that's it for today. Thank you so much for watching and listening. If you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to subscribe. I wish you a lovely day and chat to you soon.